Hello learners, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest e-learning platform. My name is Simran Bajaj and welcome to Unacademy, India's largest e-learning platform. Welcome to Unacademy. My name is Simran Bajaj and I'm currently pursuing my law degree, that is BA LLB Honours from Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, and I have a teaching experience of almost 2 years, having taught students of classes 11 and class 12 from the CBSE background, and I hold certifications in advanced contract drafting as well as one in cyber laws. You can use my promo code given at the bottom of the slide, that is Simran10, to purchase your Unacademy subscription, and you can get a 10% discount. So starting off with what an Unacademy subscription holds for you. Unacademy is India's largest learning platform, and it gives you an access to our daily live classes wherein you can chat with your educator, you can engage in discussions, you can ask your doubts, and you can answer polls, all this while the class is going on. So this makes your class very interactive. It gives you a real-time experience, and it is a very engaging session in overall. Then there are live tests and quizzes which help you evaluate your performance with our quizzes and tests, with the regular mock tests and quizzes that we offer, so that you get a detailed analysis of your performance throughout. Then the courses that are offered on Unacademy, they are structured in line with your exam syllabus to help you prepare for it in the best manner. Then you get an unlimited access to all our live and recorded content that you can watch from the comfort of any of your devices. So a 1 month subscription costs you 2500 rupees, and a 3 month subscription costs you 6250 rupees. A 6 month subscription costs you 10,000 and rupees 10,000. And then if you look at the per month cost of the 3 month subscription, it is somewhere around 2,883 rupees, and for the 6 month subscription it is 1,667 rupees. So if you purchase our 12-month subscription, this is the most economical deal. So in this, the cost is 12,500 rupees, and the per month cost comes out to be 1,042 rupees. But if you apply my promo code Simran10, it will cost you 11,250 rupees. That comes out to be 938 for all your subjects. So go guys, purchase your Unacademy subscription, and do not forget to use my promo code Simran10. So let's begin with today's Q&A session. In this session, I will be discussing questions from Principles of Management, the second chapter. The questions that I will be discussing are Principles of Management. This is a question answer session, so I will want you all students who have joined, who will keep joining, I want you all to be very interactive, and I want the session to be a very interactive one. So let us begin with the very first question. That is, it is an MCQ type question. Okay, I'll wait for another 5 minutes for other students who want to join in. If anybody is there, you can please ping me in the chat box. Anybody is there, you can please ping me in the chat box. Okay, so let's begin with our very first question. That is, which of the following statements best describes mental revolution? So, which of these concepts defines a mental revolution? Anybody who has joined in can please answer the question. Tell me which of these tells you about mental revolution. I hope you can read the question on your screens. Whoever has joined in, please answer the question. Which of the following statements best describes mental revolution? Is it that the workers should be paid more? Is it that the management and workers should not play game of one-manship? Is it that both management and workers require each other? Or is it that the both management and the workers require each other, or it implies change of attitude of management only? Okay, so I will tell you the answer since there is no response from the students who have joined in. So the answer is both management and workers require each other. So the following statement describes mental revolution. The answer is C. Both management and workers, they require each other. Please tell me if there is any doubt. I will then move on to the next question. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The lifetime of fuel is, the second question is what I am discussing. The lifetime of FW fuel is, mention the year, is 1856 to 1915, 1856 to 1935, 1856 to 1925, or 1856 to 1905. Please give me your answers in the chat box for the students who have joined. I'm waiting for a response, students. Okay, so there is no response from the end of the students. So the answer here is 1856 to 1915. Okay, 1856 to 1915. Then we'll move on to the next question, that is esprit de corps means. What is the meaning of the term esprit de corps? The third question is what we are discussing. What is the meaning of esprit de corps? Students, please write your answers in the chat box. Esprit de corps means what? A, B, or C? Write the answer, please, for whoever is in the class. Okay, so the answer here is scalar chain. Sorry, it's not scalar chain. It means esprit de corps means unity. It is a French word which is a principle given by Fayol. Okay, so the answer is unity. Moving on to the next question. Principles of management cannot be defined, they cannot be a part of business, they cannot be tested in laboratories, or they cannot be applied everywhere. Answer this question, students, for whoever is in my class. Answer A, B, or C. Is it A, B, or C? Okay, no response. So I'll tell you the answer. Principles of management cannot be tested in laboratories. This is the answer, guys. Principles of management cannot be tested in laboratories. I hope there is no confusion with respect to this question. Yes, Nisha, you are right. The answer is C. Very well done, beta. So moving on to the next question. The fifth question, what is the aim of method study? The question asks, what is the aim of method study? The aim of method study. Can anybody tell me the aim of method study? Please answer your question, that what is the aim of method study? Okay, I'll tell you. Method study is all about developing. Okay, so I'm writing the answer. It is about developing developing the best method of doing a task for achieving organizational goals. So this was given by Taylor. It is all about developing so the answer is developing the best method, scientific method, developing a scientific method Okay, the aim I've told you about. I hope this is clear. Please tell me if there's any doubt. Okay, moving on to the next question. The next question is the sixth question. It says, workers should be encouraged to develop and carry out their plans for development. Identify the particular principle of management that is given by fuel. This is the question that I've highlighted. I'm discussing this one marker question. You just have to name the principle. Tell me the answer. I will write it down for you. So this is the principle of initiative. I hope you all agree with me on the answer. What is the principle of initiative? Okay, we've received a question that says, what is the principle of initiative? So beta, principle of initiative is one of the principles that was given by Fayol, and Fayol believed that employees in an organization, they should be given complete freedom, they should be given an opportunity to exercise their creativity, to exercise their freedom in terms of exercising control in an organization. So, when we talk about the principle of initiative, he said that workers in an organization should be encouraged to develop and to carry out their plans for the improvements in terms of achieving organizational goals. So, initiative simply means taking the step with self motivation. So, this means it means self motivation. Okay, It means self motivation. Okay, it is thinking out and executing a plan, and it is one of the traits of an intelligent person. So initiative is about workers being encouraged to develop and carrying out their own plans. I hope the meaning is clear. This is the meaning of, I've put it in green. I hope the meaning is clear. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. The next question is, the accurate cause of the accurate cause and relationship cannot be established by the principles of management. Why? An accurate cause and effect relationship cannot be established by principles of management. Give reasons. Tell me, I am waiting for an answer. Waiting for an answer from the students. Beta, cause and effect relationship. What is the meaning of cause and effect relationship? Somebody is asking. So beta, cause and effect relationship का मतलब होता है, it is associated with creating, um, finding out the reason behind something that happens in an organization, that is the cause, and the impact that particular thing has on the overall organization. So the cause and effect relationship, for example, when we talk about science, in terms of science, when we talk about cause and effect relationship, the cause for apple falling down from the tree, the apple falling down from the tree is the effect of the principle of gravity, right? So this is what is cause and effect relationship. Now tell me, can a cause and effect relationship be developed by management or the principles of management? Hope the question is clear. Okay, so I'll give you the answer since students are taking very long to respond. A cause and effect relationship cannot be established because managerial principles deal with human behavior and technology. It is very difficult it is very difficult to predict the behavior and any changes in technology. Okay, so human behavior is dynamic. Okay, this is why an accurate cause and effect relationship cannot be developed. I hope this question is clear. The seventh question is clear. I'll move on to the next question. Moving on very swiftly to the next question. The eighth question. It is a one marker question and I will read it for you and I want you to answer. The production manager of Bharat Limited instructs a salesman to go slow in selling the product, whereas the marketing manager is insisting on fast selling to achieve the target. Which principle of management is being violated in this case? State any of the consequences of the violation of this principle. Please answer the question, which principle is being violated? I'm waiting for a response, students. So I'll give you options since there are no answers coming from your side. Okay. So option A, the principle that is being violated could be unity of action. B, it could be the principle of esprit de corps, or is it unity of direction or division of work? Please answer the question now. I've made it a multiple choice question. So, any answers? The production manager of Bharat Limited instructs a salesman to go slow in selling the product, whereas the manager in marketing is insisting on fast selling to achieve the target. Which principle is being violated? Is it unity of action? Is it esprit de corps? Is it unity of direction or it is division of work? Answer. What is the answer, students? I am waiting. Okay, since there is no response from your end, I will tell you the answer. The answer is unity of direction. Because there is dual subordination. The reason is there is dual subordination and it leads to confusion and chaos in achieving organizational goals. Okay, I hope this is clear. I hope there is no doubt. Okay, so I hope the question is very clear. There is no doubt. Please ask me if there is a doubt. Only drop messages in the text box if there is a doubt. So, very swiftly moving on to the ninth question. Briefly explain discipline and scalar chain. Beta, the answer was not all of the above. There is no option of all of the above. All of the above कैसे बोल रहे हो? E तो option ही नहीं है. Is it unity of action, esprit de corps, unity of direction or division of work? Only one is the answer, that is unity of direction. Okay, beta. All of the above is not the answer. Chalo, let's move on to the ninth question. It's a 3-marker question. First, we will define discipline and scalar chain. Now, these two principles are given by Fayol. So, let's start with the answer. The first we are talking about is discipline. Discipline क्या होता है? Discipline means following the rules of an organization, following the set policies, the norms of an organization. It is the obedience to organizational rules. Discipline is the obedience to organizational rules, your employment agreement, right? So Fayol says that there is discipline required at all levels, and there should be a clear and fair agreement, and there should be a judicious application of penalties. So discipline is simply the obedience to organizational rules. You can give an example. For example, the management and the labor union have entered into an agreement where the workers agree to put extra hours without any demand for external additional payment to help the company reviving it out of loss, and in return the management has promised to increase their wages and uh, once this target is accomplished. So your discipline would mean honoring your commitments. Okay, I hope discipline is clear. Then the second one is scalar chain. Scalar chain simply means your formal line of authority. There is a diagram that we have discussed with respect to scalar chain. So the organization should have a chain of authority and a of command, chain of authority and a chain of communication which runs from the top to bottom, and it should be followed by all managers. You can also explain the concept of gangplank, which is used in emergency situations to communicate at the same level of management. Okay, I hope scalar chain and discipline are clear. I hope there is no doubt for whoever has joined in. Waiting for a response from the students. I hope there is no doubt. Okay, so moving on to the next question, since I'm not receiving any doubts. The 10th question that says, explain how principles of management help in taking scientific decisions and provide the managers with useful insights into real world. So पहले आप बताओ ये कौन से टॉपिक से रिलेटेड है. बताओ ये कौन से टॉपिक से रिलेटेड है. So this is related to the nature of principles of management. पहले तो टॉपिक लिख देती हूँ मैं आपके लिए. I'm writing it in green. Okay, so this point is it helps in scientific decision making. It helps in scientific decision making because decisions are based on facts. The decisions of managerial decisions should be based on facts. They should be realistic, and they should be subjected to proper analysis. Okay, so the decisions of management, they should be logical and they should be free from bias and prejudice, and also the decisions should be based on objective assessment. So when principles are applied, it is made sure that decisions are realistic, they are logical, and they are free from any bias or prejudice. I hope this is clear. So the next point you have to identify is they provide the managers with useful insights into the real world. So they provide managers with useful insights into reality because they increase the knowledge, the ability, and the understanding of a manager, and the application of these principles enables them to learn from their past mistakes. So management principles increase managerial efficiency. For example, a manager can leave the routine decision making task to his subordinates, and he can focus more on the areas which require his attention more. So it's a 3 marker question, 2.5 marks for the first point and 2.5 marks for explaining the second point. I hope this is clear. Please let me know if there are any doubts in this question. Okay, so no doubts from your side. Moving on to the next question, the 11th question. For the last 3 years, Elpis Technology Solutions Private Limited is not functioning smoothly and systematically. So the relations between its managers and employees, they are becoming bitter day by day, and after a complete analysis, it was observed that the employees are not working effectively and efficiently, and the management is not fulfilling its commitment of increasing promotions. Which management principle is being ignored in the given case? Answer the first question. Which management principle is being ignored in the first case? Okay, so the since there is no response from the class, I will tell you um the principle that is being violated here is the principle of discipline. And you could say it can be a principle of cooperation, not individualism. Fine, I hope these 2 points are clear. This answer is clear. Principle of discipline we have discussed in the above questions. It was given by Henry Fayol, and cooperation, not individual, was given by Taylor. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Can the problem be solved if only management becomes serious in fulfilling its promise What should be the appropriate course of action to achieve the smooth and systematic functioning of the company? So, can the problem be solved if only management becomes serious and fulfilling? No. Both management and workers should cooperate with each other. Okay, so moving on to the next part of the question. What should be the appropriate course of action to achieve smooth and systematic functioning of the company? A call for mental. Sorry, I forgot to change the ink. Just give me a second. A call for mental revolution on the part of management and the workers, where both realize the importance of each other. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Please tell me if there are any doubts. I hope there is no doubt. Okay, moving on to the next question, the 12th question. What are the adverse effects of the violation of principles? Give one adverse effect for each. Okay, division of work का क्या adverse effect होता है? Whoever is online, whoever has joined, please answer the question. Division of work का क्या adverse effect होता है? Tell me. What is the adverse effect of this violation of division of work? Tell me, whoever is online. Okay. So if there is no division of work, there will be no no benefits of specialization burden over the employees. Okay, then tell me, what are the adverse effects of unity of not following unity of command? Quickly, we've discussed this. We have discussed this already. Waiting for a response, class. What is the outcome of violation of unity of command? Whoever has joined the class, tell me. Tell me. Waiting for a response, a legitimate response from the class. Okay, I'll tell you. So, if there is no unity of command, there will be dual I hope this is clear. Okay, hope there are no doubts so far. I'll move on to the next point, that is, if the principle of remuneration is not followed. So, it says that the overall pay of the employees should be fair, and it should be in the paying capacity of the firm. So this ensures a congenial atmosphere. Atmosphere of the organization will not be congenial if the pay of the employees is not within the paying capacity of the firm, or it is not a fair and just remuneration to the employees. I hope this is clear. Moving on to the principle of order. So, according to Fayol, there is a place for everything, and um, so if there is no order, it will lead to low productivity and creates okay. If there is no stability of tenure, I'm writing the points down for you. The cost of training, hiring, etc. increases, and instability or insecurity among the existing employees okay. I hope this is clear. Okay, please tell me if there is a doubt in the 11th question, sorry, the 12th question. Okay, moving to the next question. Explaining Fayol's principle of order and equity with examples. So let's do this. So when we talk of the principle of equity, so it says that there should be kindliness and justice in the behavior of managers towards their workers or employees. So this ensures loyalty and devotion from the workers. Okay, so there is always a need to use force on the employees who are inefficient to send a message that everyone is equal in the eyes of management and there shall be no discrimination on the grounds of the caste, sex, place of birth, gender, on the basis of any other grounds. I hope the principle of equity is clear. Please have a look at it. Okay, so moving on, since there is no response from the class, moving on to the principle of order. So the principle of order says that there is a place for everything and everyone in an organization. So according to this principle, Fayol says that people and materials must be in their people and materials must be in their appropriate places. So this simply means orderliness in an organization, and this ensures there is no hindrance in the activities of business. Okay, I hope this question is clear. The question which asked you to explain principles of equity and order. Please have a look at the question and tell me if anything is required. Any explanation is required? Waiting for a response from the class. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Explain the following principles of fuel with the help of examples. So, anybody wants to tell me what is division of work? Anybody wants to try? Yes. So, talking of the 14th question, talking of division of work, anybody wants to tell me? Okay, so division of work is all about dividing the overall activities into small and manageable tasks, right? So it involves benefits of specialization, and the example you can give here is of a company having various departments like production, purchase, human resource, etc. Tell me if there is any doubt. Beta, this is business studies class. Akshay, this is business studies class. Okay, so talking of unity of direction, when we talk about the principle of unity of direction, it means that there there should be one boss for each subordinate in an organization. Okay, there should be only one boss. Dual subordination should be avoided to avoid any confusion. Okay, whoever has joined in, please tell me if there is any doubt in this question. Please tell me if this question is clear, if the points that I've written down are clear. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Explain any 4 points which highlight the importance of management. So any 4 points. Anybody wants to state the points? Okay. So the points of importance of the study of principles of management. Give me any 4 points. Okay. The first one could be, I'm writing down all of them for you. Scientific decision making. The second one could be providing insights into reality. Then the third one is meeting the environment changes. Then the fourth one, optimum utilization of resources. Meeting the social responsibility helps in management training, education, and research. I hope there's no doubt in this question. Any point you want me to explain out of all these? Please have a look at the question and tell me any explanation you need. Okay, so no response from the class. Moving on to the next question. What is scientific management? Mention any of its three principles. Now, scientific management was given by Taylor, and it means working as per standardized techniques and tools, and it also means developing one best method of doing a task to increase efficiency. Okay, so with the help of specialized personnel, management can improve both the quality and the quantity of its product and can reduce the cost at the same time. So when we talk of the principles of management, the first one is personnel development. So when we talk about personnel development, scientific management says that the overall development of an employee is important because employees who work well in an organization, they produce more for the organization, which is beneficial not only for the organization but for the growth of the employee. Then the next one is harmony, not discord. Now, this means maintaining a harmonious relationship between the workers and the managers, that there should be no conflict between the managers and the workers in an organization, and both should realize that they are important to each other. Then, science, not rule of thumb. Taylor says that the rule of thumb should be replaced by one scientific method that should be adopted for increasing the productivity, for increasing um, mm, the benefit that can be derived, and scientific method should replace the rule of thumb. I hope this question is clear. Please let me know if there is any doubt with respect to the 16th question that you can see on your screen. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Which organizational structure assists, अच्छा ये तो आपका है ही नहीं इसका क्वेश्चन, प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट का ये क्वेश्चन छोड़ दो बेटा अभी, ये ऑर्गेनाइजिंग में डिस्कस करेंगे, इसको रहने दो, लीव दिस क्वेश्चन, लीव दिस क्वेश्चन, लीव दिस क्वेश्चन. Okay, let's come to this question. Explain what are the principles of management. So the principles of management, refer to broad and general guidelines which set the traits and make managerial decisions. So principles are broad and general guidelines which help in regulating the behavior of employees and making decisions. I hope the 20-second question is clear. Please tell me if there is any doubt. Hello Purnima Bitta. Any questions? I have discussed the 20-second question. Uh, just now I have discussed the 20-second question. So, okay, let's move to the 23rd question, which says which organizational structure. Okay, ये तो इसका question है ही नहीं. चलो 24th question, let's discuss. What is functional foremanship and the concept of mental revolution? So, this concept which is given by Taylor, what do you understand by this concept of functional foremanship and the concept of mental revolution? Anybody wants to answer? Purnima, if you're still there, you want to answer? If you can answer in a one small line, what is functional foremanship? Okay, so I'm not getting any response. So functional foremanship is a system, it was a technique that was given by Fuel. He said that he listed down 8 qualities in a foreman, and he said that all of these cannot be found out in one person itself. So he said that 8 different people should work at the functional level. This will help in increasing the efficiency, and every person who is in charge of the operational level at work, they will report to these 8 foremen. They will take orders from these 8 foremen. So Taylor suggested that in order to improve the performance of the foreman, this functional foremanship must be introduced. Okay, then functional foremanship we have discussed. Talking of mental revolution. Okay, so mental revolution means changing the attitude of the managers as well as the workers. So it's a mutual change in the attitude of the mental attitude of the workers towards each other. So this aims at a change in attitude and realizing that both are equally important for achievement of the organizational goals, and the workers and the managers, they should both value each other while achieving the organizational goals and to achieve harmony in the organization. I hope this 24th question is clear. No example needed, no explanation needed. Please let me know if there is any confusion. Beta, this is the second chapter, Purnima. I am discussing the important question and answers from the second chapter, Principles of Management. Okay, Purnima. Principles of Management question and answer session is going on, beta. Okay, so let's move on to the next chapter. No, sorry, the next question. State the role of the gang boss in functional foremanship. What is the role of a gang boss in a functional foremanship? So when we talk of functional foremanship, the gang boss has to report directly to the production in charge, and the work of the gang boss is to make sure that the required material are available, readily available for the workers so that they can start their work. Okay, I hope this question is also clear. So let's move on to an interesting case study. I will, I will appreciate class participation. I'll read out the question for you. Punima, are you still there with me? Are you still there with me, beta? Okay. So I don't have a response from anybody in the class, even though students have joined in. So let's start. Teleco Limited is manufacturing files and folders from the old clothes to discourage the use of plastic files and folders. So for this, they employ people from the nearby villages where very less job opportunities are available, and an employee whose name is Harish designed a plan for the cost reduction, but it was not welcomed by the production manager. Another employee gave some suggestion for the improvement design, but it was also not appreciated by the production manager. Now, state the principle of management described in the above para. So, and also then this is a value based question. Now you are not asked value based questions, but this question could be reframed, and I could say that state the objectives that the organization is trying to fulfill. Okay, so when we talk about the principle of management that is being described in the first in this paragraph could be initiative. You could say that the people, when they take the employees, when they take initiative, it means that they are encouraged to develop their own plans of actions, and so that an improvement can be made with respect to so that an improvement can be made in the performance of the effort, and the organizational goals can be achieved. Okay, so the principle of initiative, the values that you can see from here are manufacturing files and folders from old clothes. So this is a social responsibility, and employing people from nearby village where there are less job opportunities. So this is the social objective that is being fulfilled. I've highlighted the points. Any doubts in this question? Waiting for a response from the class. I've opened the question in front of you. Please tell me if there is any doubt. No response from the class. Moving forward, the next question is, Vortech India Limited is manufacturing LED bulbs to save electricity and running heavy is under heavy losses. So, to revive from the loss, the management thought of shifting the unit to a backward area where labor is available at a low cost, and the management also asked the workers to work overtime um, without any additional payment, and provide and promise them to increase the wages after achieving the mission. So within a short period of the time, the company started earning profit because both management and the workers honored their commitment. State the principle that is described in the above para. So the principle that has been described is the principle of discipline, which involves honoring commitments, as we can see. Then the values that company wants to communicate to society: manufacturing LED bulbs using the latest technologies which are energy efficient, and moving the unit to a backward area which helps in the development of that area, and it helps in providing employment opportunities. Okay, I hope this question is clear. So, guys, this was our last question for the day, and thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. You can post your queries, comments, and suggestions in the comments, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. You can use my promo code Simran10 to purchase your Unacademy subscription. I will end my class by telling you what an Unacademy subscription holds for you. So, Unacademy is India's largest e learning platform where you get unlimited access to live and recorded courses from India's best educators. To get a subscription, you can click on the Get Subscription button, and what you get is daily live classes wherein you can chat with your educator, you can engage in discussions, you can ask your doubts, you can answer polls, all this while the class is going on. So it makes the class very interactive, and it gives you a real time experience, right? Also, there are live tests and quizzes wherein you can answer polls, and you can evaluate your preparation with our regular mock tests, and you can get a detailed analysis of your performance. You can see the areas where you need improvement. Then the courses that are offered on Unacademy, they are structured in line with your exam syllabus to help you prepare in the best manner for them. Then you get an unlimited access to all our live and recorded content which you can watch from the comfort of any of your devices. So, purchasing a 1 month subscription which costs you 2500 a month, and purchasing a 12-month subscription is more economical because you get free live classes. For example, you purchase a subscription for business studies, you will get accountancy classes, you will get English classes, you will get your mathematics classes, you will get your economics classes, etc. etc. So everything you get under one roof. So a 12-month subscription costs you 12,500 rupees, and it costs it 1,042 rupees a month, and after discount it costs you 11,250 rupees, and that comes out to be 938 rupees for all your subjects. So hit the subscribe button, guys. uh, Use the promo code Simran10 to purchase your Unacademy subscription, and you can avail a discount of 10% on your purchase. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I will see you in the next class. Post your queries, questions, comments, any suggestions in the comment section, and I will respond back.